We all give our kids lean from time to time, am I right?
What?
Coming next to the stage, a wonderful friend of ours here at Milkie's and my new museum buddy. Give it up for Tanya Barajas.
All right. It's Lent, everyone. Clap it up. Yeah! Ash Wednesday. So for those of you who don't know, today is the day in the Catholic liturgical calendar when Catholics commemorate Jesus going out into the desert. He's getting ready, cleansing himself for what's going to happen. He's going to be crucified. And so at the same time right now is also Ramadan. Clap it up for Ramadan.
Allahu Akbar.
Our Muslim brothers and sisters are also celebrating faith and family. They are fasting from sunup to sundown. They're praying 5 times a day. I would like to also mention that Catholics do make similar sacrifices. I mean, it's very customary when you're Catholic to give up something during that Lenten season. So, Catholics recognize that when Jesus went to the desert, there was no cheeseburgers. There were no cheeseburgers in the desert. So to commemorate that, on Fridays we've swapped out our cheeseburgers for fish fillets. Yes, it's a sacrifice we aim to do. Alleluia, alleluia. And the thing is, I think with Muslims, they have a very regimented thing. Everybody who can fast and what have you. With Catholics, it's more of a choose your own adventure situation. You can decide what you'd like to give up. So this year, I'm giving up. That's it. Yeah. I'm just giving. Okay, planes are falling from the sky. I'm over it. And the run up to Lent, though, it was Carnival, Mardi Gras, all that fun stuff. So this year, I learned how to samba. Yeah. And I know, I can show you right now. I can show you how to do it right now. So basically, you take one leg, and then you straight back, go forward with the next leg, and scooch, right? Then you swing this guy around, back, front, scooch. And then it's just doing that over and over again. Scooch, right? So this is my new, how I disassociate. Don't bother me. I'm walking down the street going, that's just me, right? The government is firing
You have to teach me that shit. I learn quicker than you.
air traffic controllers. Okay? Let me samba. I got my samba. They're firing U.S. Forest Service. Have you seen snakes on a plane? That's going to be a documentary soon, right? You didn't know that they both work together. There's a reason why there's bears not on planes right now, right? Now, only you are responsible for keeping bears off of planes and fires out of forests. I learned recently that bugs have feelings. Did you know this? That they can feel pain? Does that make a difference for you? Knowing that they can feel pain, do you feel bad a little bit?
I do.
You do? That's okay. I don't. I don't feel bad, and this is why. Because a very long time ago, a good friend who was in the military, he views things through a militaristic lens. So he said, Tanya, the outside world is for the bugs. But when they cross that threshold, that is a declaration of war. And that, for some reason, that really resonated with me. And I learned that the kind of person I am in war is a war criminal. I should go to The Hague for what I do to these guys. I really should. I remember we had cockroaches once in the apartment. It was the worst. And I grabbed one with a napkin, and I saw another one scurry away. And I pounded it with my fist, and I said, tell the others. Obviously that's not gonna work. I had to get gel, but that was the point. That's when I learned the kind of person I am in war. But it's my house. So there you go. Cockroaches going down, and I don't care how they feel about it. The other thing, when you're thinking about partners, I know Pat, you're talking about your wife and stuff. I remember when my husband and I were devastating. I grew up in LA, my husband grew up in New York, and we were at a family event at my family, and he said, somebody asked him, hey, what sports do you like? And he's like, basketball. And they're, what's your favorite team? And he goes, the Celtics. And literally the air went out of the room. The air went out of the room from this Lakers fan. And I had no idea my family even cared about the Lakers. This is the same family that raised me on musical theater. I was like, wait a minute, don't pretend like you like sports when you introduced me to all those musical things. Let me tell you about the musical theater. It was not even the good kind that now. It was like the 50s kind that is deeply problematic, which I still love. It's still my guilty pleasure. I'll tell you my favorite, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Have you heard of it? Good. Okay, so Seven Brides for Seven Brothers is a delightful story about 7 brothers who kidnap 7 women and somehow Stockholm syndrome their way to love with great sort of music and dance. And it's obviously highly problematic, but I still love it, and the feminism just drains from my body when I watch it. It's the best. I think I got a bite, so we'll just end on whimsical Stockholm syndrome. Have a good night, everybody.
Tiny Warehouse, everybody!